Welcome to the second episode of Just Tech Talk. So today we're going to discuss about ChatGPT. Look, I know there can be a lot of things they would have seen about ChatGPT. For example, there's a lot of videos, and you may already be using ChatGPT for your personal matters or business matters, or even for your if you're a kid, you might be even doing some of your homework on ChatGPT. Look, ChatGPT has been an amazing product they've developed over time. It was initially released back in 2018. So during, after 2018, ChatGPT has evolved a lot. I mean, for example, when I used ChatGPT last month and when I use it now, compared to that, there's a lot of improvements as well. So ChatGPT keeps on evolving. So you know look, in terms of ChatGPT, there are a lot of things that you might be aware of, you might know, you might not know. And this video, I'm looking at bringing you things about ChatGPT, what to do, and how can you use ChatGPT in a better way to help things with your writing, emails, text, even text messages, replying to certain emails and stuff like that, website content, writing documents, and school homework even. Social media content, like if you are posting things on social media, and even planning on holidays. There's a lot of things you could do in ChatGPT. And in terms of ChatGPT, you can ask ChatGPT to do certain things and it'll get you great results, good results, I would say. But then if you prime ChatGPT, it'll give you great results. So in this video, I'll talk about all those things. And look, honestly, I'm excited, and I'd be looking forward to bringing you all these different things in this video. So, throughout this video, I might share my screen with you from time to time. So if you're listening on Spotify and while you're driving or while you're working out or anything, you might probably need to watch this on one of your computers, or on your computer, or on your smartphone, to be able to see what's on the screen. So that'll help you to understand, and that'll help you to see what I'm sharing on my screen. So you look, let's stop all the talking about ChatGPT. Let's get on to it. So this is the interface of ChatGPT. I mean, you may have seen this. A lot of people use it, but there can be still people who doesn't use it. So I'm trying to make it as simple as possible for everyone to understand. So this is the interface of ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is an AI-driven language that's designed to generate generate language that'll help us do certain tasks. So let's try and do a couple of basic tasks that ChatGPT can do. I'll actually make the screen a little bit bigger so you could see what I'm typing here. So let's try and write the first thing. Write an essay about Australia, make it 600 words. And here you go. This is how powerful ChatGPT is, and this is how it sort of write things for us. And look, ChatGPT is a free account. So if you want to create your ChatGPT account, all you got to do is just go to chat.openai.com and then simply sign up for a free account. But there's a paid version as well, which I'm going to bring up shortly. And then paid version has a bit more advanced things, and also ChatGPT 4 is there's different versions. So there's ChatGPT 3.5, which is in the free version, and also there's ChatGPT 4, which is on the paid version. So for the paid version, it has a little bit more updated data, and then the free version has a data that's a little bit behind, and also the paid version is more refined. You could get more refined answers from it, but generally the free version, it is so much powerful, and it can do a lot of things. So this is one of the tasks that I asked ChatGPT to do, and it created this essay. And then let's say, for example, I want to get ChatGPT to do another task. I'm going to start a new chat, and this is what I'm going to type. So let's say I have a party tonight, and it's from one of my friends invited me to a party, and I can't attend because something come up. But of course I feel bad because I don't want to hurt my friend's feelings. I mean, let's say this is, generally this might not happen, but let's say this is something that you feel guilty about typing message to your friend. And let's ask ChatGPT and see how ChatGPT can help us. Here you go. So ChatGPT wrote the text message. Now generally text messages are not that long. So if you want to make it shorter, all you got to do is, again, simple task, ask ChatGPT, can you make it shorter? See, it just wrote the shorter version of it. So if you want to send the longer version, you have the option, and if you want to make it the shorter version, you have the option. So that's another task. Let's say you wanna go on holiday. Now imagine, going on a holiday to Europe, and you want to plan a Europe holiday, and there's so much of information online. Like, for example, if you go to Google, how to plan my Europe holiday, and there's like different articles come up, different web pages come up. Look, you might get lost along the way, because there's so many things around. But then if you ask someone, for example, let's say you want to go to a trip planner, and then ask for their information. But using ChatGPT, you can actually ask ChatGPT to create the trip plan for you. So let's start a new chat. So I'm going to paste what I've typed. So I'm going to say I'm planning on going on a trip to Europe. I have annual leave from October 15th till November 17th, 2024. Can you give me a plan of the Europe visit, leaving Sydney, Australia on the 15th of October 2024 and returning back to Sydney on the 17th of November 2024. And let's see how ChatGPT is going to help us. Okay, so I actually post the video as it generates, because it's a long holiday. It's a month holiday. So this is what ChatGPT has done for us. So it started from day 1 to 4. It's given us London exploring, and then 5 to 7 Paris, France, and then 8 to 10 Amsterdam, Netherlands. It's given Barcelona, Spain, and Rome, Italy. Santorini, Greece. So it's come up with all these different places that we could visit with a trip plan as well. So isn't it amazing? I personally think it is amazing. So that is one of the great things that ChatGPT can do. Let's try another one. So let's try about social media posting. Let's say, look, I love Ferraris. I'm a huge fan of Ferraris. I don't own one yet, but but I love Ferraris. So let's say if I took a photo of a Ferrari on the street, and I want to put it on the social media, and I can't be bothered typing, or I just don't know what to type. So let's say I'm gonna take the photo, and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to write a social media post for me. Here we go. See, it writes everything. It writes the entire social media post for me, including the hashtags, including emojis, and isn't it amazing? See how ChatGPT has, made things so much easier for us in life. So these are generic answers. However, you could make ChatGPT, you can prime ChatGPT to write certain things for you, or do certain tasks for you. For example, let's say you could ask the ChatGPT to act as a lawyer, or you could ask the ChatGPT to act as the marketing manager, or social media expert, SEO expert, or you could ask the ChatGPT to act as an accountant, act as a lawyer, to write certain things and certain documents, or even a content writer to write certain paragraphs, certain articles, SEO content, and etc. So, but for ChatGPT to be that certain person, you have to prime. So this is where the interesting part of ChatGPT comes into play. So let's get into the interesting bits. How do you prime ChatGPT? Now, there's a lot of things you could do. You can simply ask ChatGPT. It's you can kind of consider this ChatGPT as your friend, or someone who would know, and you could just tell ChatGPT on what to do. Let's say, for example, this is just Tech Talk. So let's get just Tech Talk as an example. Now, I want to start creating the social media post for the Just Tech Talk. Let's say, for example, I want to create just the content for the social media posts, like Instagram, Facebook, and etc. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to be a social media or marketing expert and be ready to write my social media posts. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell ChatGPT the company name. For example, this is what I'm going to type. I'm gonna type the company name. I actually paste it in the chat so you'll know, and I'll read it out to you as well for the ones who are listening to this and not viewing the video. So in the chat GPT you would say company name is just Tech Talk, and the location is Australia, and then the language Australian English. And what do we do? So I write a small description of what do we do: create podcast and video content to help people simplify technology. And then I'd ask ChatGPT saying, hey, act as the best marketing expert in the world and be ready to help me write social media posts. And then I just send that message, and let's see what ChatGPT says. See, that's like a really really good friend, and it's already done a lot of content for us. So, and then if you need more content, you can keep on typing different things. Now this chat, you can use it as your social media manager. So I would say I'd rename this chat to just Tech Talk Social Media Manager. Now I'm going to use this chat purely for social media marketing and stuff like that. So because I'm doing this video about ChatGPT, let's get ChatGPT to write a social media post that says about the video that I'm actually doing right now for you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type this command saying write a social media post for a video that is talking about ChatGPT, how to use it, how to prime it, the differences between the free version and the paid version of ChatGPT. Here you go. So this is the social media post that it has written, so we can easily use this on Facebook, on Instagram, and and on the other social media as well. But let's say, for example, you can't use this on Twitter because Twitter has a limitation of number of words that you can use. So for the Twitter, what we're going to do is we will ask ChatGPT to make it shorter for Twitter. And it's gonna make this post shorter. Now we can use this on Twitter as well. Let's get into another prime. Let's say I have a website, or an e-commerce website where I sell vehicle parts or car products that's online. I'm selling all these products online, and I need to start writing SEO content or SEO articles for the people to start reading about. So I'm just going to create another chat on ChatGPT, and I'm going to post this the prime that I've written, saying company name, the shopping site, and the location is Australia, language in Australian English. What do we do? It's an e-commerce website that sells vehicle parts. Act as the best SEO content writer and be ready to help me with writing blogs for my website. I will write the topic and write 600 words of SEO content for each topic. So this is gonna, we're telling ChatGPT just wait until we write the topic. So now the ChatGPT is ready. So then we'll ask ChatGPT to write an article about car parts. Let's say Toyota accessories. Now it's gonna write 600-word article about Toyota accessories. So we just have to write a small a topic about it, and then it'll write these articles. So this can be your SEO content writer for your website. Blog writer for your website. So you can keep on adding an article every single week, every single month. And this will help you have your customers engaged and have more information about the customers. But something to be considered, when you have something like this written, it's always better to recheck it, reread it, proofread it always, because there can be some content that are not relevant. So you can't 100% trust or 100% rely on ChatGPT, but however it is really good. Now let's move to the paid version of ChatGPT, which is the final part of this video. So I'm going to talk about the paid version of ChatGPT and how it can do certain things. We'll probably run the same commands that we run on the previous ones, but at the same time I will show you DALL-E as well, which is a image generator for the paid version of ChatGPT. That only comes with the paid version, and it's got data analyst function as well, but we'll mainly explore the DALL-E function, and also a couple of prompts that are using ChatGPT 4, not the 3.5 version. So 3.5 version is for the day-to-day task, but then GPT-4 is much more refined and much more advanced. So let's start exploring with DALL-E. So I've already generated, I've already copied a couple of, 3 different examples of prompts that you can ask DALL-E. So they're just really basic examples, but there are other ways you could ask DALL-E to generate images as well. But let's try and use these simple ones. So let's say, for example, I'm doing a podcast here, just tech talk. Now I'm going to ask ChatGPT to generate a photo of a person doing a podcast. So we're going to ask ChatGPT, and it's going to start generating. Now this will take about a couple of seconds. So I'm going to pause this video as it generates, and then I'm going to start getting ready to start creating more images as well. It only took about few seconds, not even 30 seconds. So it generated these 2 images. So look how amazing it is. Look, it's just super quick and super fast. So that's how it generates these images. And also I'm gonna write another one saying generate a realistic photo of sunset. So now it's gonna start generating a photo of the sunset, and then we can try and wait and see what it generates. Here are the 2 photos it's generated about the sunset, and now I'm gonna do the last bit. This is for you to get an example. So generate a photo of a beautiful house located on top of a mountain. So I'm just gonna put that in, and let's see what it generates. And this is what it has generated. So it's done a really beautiful house on top of a mountain, and that's what it looks like. So the paid version has the function of DALL-E and has the function of data analyst as well. And also let's try and, as the final part, let's try and do the trip planning, the initial trip planning that we did for the Europe trip. Let's try and get the paid version of ChatGPT to write us the trip plan to visit Europe. So I'm gonna write the prompt. I'm planning on going on a trip to Europe. I have annual leave from October 15th till the November 17th, 2024. Can you please give me a plan of Europe visit, leaving Sydney, Australia on the 15th of October 2024 and returning back to Sydney on the 17th of November 2024. Now this is what it has generated. So it has generated the weekly plan. It's a little bit more refined than the free version. However, it's very similar, but then more refined than the free version. So there's bits and pieces that you can use from the on the paid version, which has more features. But generally, if you're using ChatGPT for general purposes, like even general purposes for your business, even, you don't really need the paid version. You can use the free version for a lot of things. I personally use the paid version because I have I use it for a lot of functions, and it helps me a lot. But I know a lot of people who use it for business functions as well, which the paid version helps them. So it's a really great product. It's amazing to see how the world is changing, and it's amazing to see how how the technology evolves, and then it's amazing to see what the future brings us in terms of all these new technology and etc. And I hope you all enjoyed this video and you all got something out of this this ChatGPT demonstration, and that's the whole idea of me doing this video, because I wanted to bring as much as information and try and help make your life easy. You know, there's a lot of products out there. I'll be bringing more products and more things in the future, but this is one of the most common examples that we've got these days that you can use free of charge. You can use for your personal life, for business, and etc., to make things so much faster, efficient, and better for you. If you liked it, please subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.